midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
What's going on, everybody? Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers live talk show. I'm your host, Julio Hennessey. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We are honoring the next, I think it's our 6th honoree for HER Locker Room, Dr. LaShonda Nixon. We are honoring her tonight. Unfortunately, Dr. Nixon will not be able to join us. We will be honoring her, speaking about her contribution to the team, what she's done around the community, and what made her become an honoree of tonight's episode. We will be having Coach Lil John stepping in for us. So giving Coach a minute to get set up. He's in the room, get himself together. Other than that, I hope you're having a great week thus far. Remember, we got the first kickoff of the season coming up very soon, a few more months. So please join Tiger Roar, be a paw print creator, come join for volunteers. We're looking for everybody to be involved with this program. So it's more just football, it's the culture. About to bring up Coach Lil John real quick. He's not in here yet. But anyway, I'm having a great week. We have been fighting some weather. I don't know where y'all live in, but the snow came and has gone. And what really our snow? More like a glistening of wintry mix. I say North Carolina is known for overacting anytime snow is on the menu. I think last Saturday or Saturday last, we had the snow come down. Everybody bought all the milk in the stove, all the bread in the stove, all the eggs in the stove. All I want to know is who making bread pudding, who baking, and who drinking milkshakes for a whole week. I'm just saying, you don't need 15 gallons of milk when the snow gonna be gone by tomorrow morning. Come on, we gotta do better, North Carolina. We gotta do better. It make no sense. I want to get some bread, all the bread gone. I want some eggs, all the egg gone. Is y'all making egg salad? Is you making what is y'all making? Omelets every day? I don't understand why every egg is gone in this snow. It just don't make no sense. I need us to do better when it comes to inclement weather. It makes no sense. Other than that, we're looking forward to this upcoming season. Looking forward to everybody joining in, being part of the fan club. Will be the family initiative. Will you be able to join, bring your family in? We have like a family zone. Also, paw print creators, they have their own zone. You want to be a paw print creator? Go to the website. You see it at the banner right there, and look at it becoming a paw print creator. They are donating money to help take care of fees for the players and also help get the equipment. So it's an awesome thing. Be a part of this great organization. Looking for Coach Lil John to pull up. Just waiting for a second. He will be stepping in tonight for Dr. LaShonda Nixon in this episode. Also, comments are always welcome. If you're looking to be a guest or you know people that yourself in your community who deserve to be a HER honoree, please recommend them. You can recommend them through the website, CarolinaTigerFootball.org. You can recommend them and say, hey, I know an excellent woman that does great things in the community, and she'll be an awesome HER Locker Room honoree. So we're looking for honorees. So if you know somebody's doing great work, hey, shout them out. Put them on spot. We'll definitely get in contact with them and try to get them on here and also spotlight them and their accomplishments. So Julio's looking forward to a great week. Got some shows coming up. January 31st, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'll be at Legacy Lounge for a birthday bash comedy show. It's free entry to 10 o'clock. So if you want to come catch some good laughs for the free, because some of y'all cheap, you don't like paying for nothing. You can go on my page, see the link, see what's going on, pull up. Also, February 20th, we at Taylor Smoke for the Bursting with Comedy Showcase Series. I'm out there on the 20th and the 21st. We also got the Black History Month Comedy Show hosted, created by Creative Amazing, hosted by your man right here, Julio Hennessey. The last show was last month, and it was sold out. So definitely, if you want to come to the show, got some great comedians, great lineup. It's going to be an awesome event. So anyway, Max, what's going on with you? Drop some comments real quick. A little interaction for Coach Lil John pulls up. Wait for him to pull up tonight. Oh, yeah. So I got to say this about football. Did anybody, like, how many of y'all watching the Ravens game and everybody against my man Mark Andrews? That's his name, Andrews, the tight end. Well, look here. I need some accountability from Lamar Jackson. boy, you fumbled the ball and you threw an interception. Now, one time did you say, I messed up looking like Samuel Jackson Jr.? I'm saying y'all out here trying to get on this tight end when that man's the one that dropped the ball. His fumble is what lost the game. They lost by 5 points. If he would have dang gonna fumble the ball, they would have won something. So y'all blame this man right here. Don't blame Lamar Jackson. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Blame Lamar Jackson. But coming to the stage right now, y'all, is the head coach, is Coach Littlejohn. What's going on, Coach?
Going on, Julio?
Hey man, I had to tell him about Lamar Jackson. Not one time that I hear him hold himself accountable for that fumble nor that interception. Talking about some Mark Andrews. We gotta start fumbling, bleep bleep ball, and hold on to the ball. No, you hold on to the ball, wearing them gold teeth out there and can't hold on to it. I blame Lamar Jackson.
Well, it's a team effort, man. So everybody had played their part. It was a lot of things that added up to that point. They shouldn't have been in that situation. You think about the miscues, the missed field goals, all those things add up. And, to put that pressure on one person at the end of the game, that wasn't just his fault. It was the team's effort. They couldn't stop the run. There's a lot of things that played part, man. So, hey, it is what it is, though. It's just a game of football.
Hey, I know, right? And speaking, while we was talking about football, before we jump into the episode, how you feel about Ohio State putting down Notre Dame? Man, I thought Notre Dame would come out there and do a little, actually win it. I was going Notre Dame, but Ohio State came through and won that championship.
Well, I was kind of torn, man. I was going back and forth because I wanted to see Notre Dame win, but at the same time, my boy Jamal is a Ohio State fan, so I was kind of rooting for him, like, because they don't have a bad luck. Cause I'm a Clemson fan. We don't been to the big dance and we don't want it. So, I kind of felt sorry for him. I thought he was about to give up and just pack up and stop being an Ohio State fan at one time. So, I'm kind of happy for him. But I was torn. I wanted to see Notre Dame come back and win the game. But at the same time, I was happy for Ohio State winning because of Jamal. Because of Jamal. That's the only reason why.
Okay. And sticking on the football right now for Big Dimes to Carolina Tiger football, who you got for the AFC Championship and also the NFC Championship, Coach? Who you running with?
Man, I would love to see the Bills go. And the reason why is I remember growing up, man, the Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row. They got their tail handed to them each time. I would love to see the Bills go. And the game I really wanted to see would have been Detroit and the Eagles, but since Washington done upset them,
man,
them Redskins got to go.
Hey,
I'm pulling for the Eagles.
All I'm gonna tell you, Coach, a young quarterback and some fast receivers and that quarterback that can throw the ball on a dime. That is a hard thing to stop, bro. That's a hard thing to stop.
Right, the thing about the football is one thing never changes. A good running game can be the difference in a football game. And as long as the Eagles got Barkley, I don't see anybody stopping them. I don't see nobody stopping the Eagles. Not the way he's playing right now.
Okay. All right, Coach, check it out. Before we get started, we are honoring tonight the HER Locker Room honoree, Dr. LaShondra Nixon, who is also a part of the organization as the mental health face of that initiative. Am I correct, sir?
That's correct.
Okay.
So Dr. Nixon, man, it's one of those things with her, man. It's amazing because when we look back at growing up over the years, she was someone who grew up basically where I lived in the club apartments. She lived across the street from the club apartments. And even when I moved into another neighborhood, her and her family lived down the street. And honestly, she's the first person I ever known or ever met to get their doctorate degree. And then just to know all the things that she's done is she's done it quietly. She's been involved in mental health field for over 17 years. And a lot of people don't know that about her. And so, when we was going down the list of people that we can choose to be HER Locker Room honoree. I mean, her name in the hat was obvious because it was the biggest name in there at the time. So we definitely had to go with her.
So, Coach, is that one of the main reasons why why she was chosen to be? I think this is our sixth honoree or our seventh honoree, sir.
This is 6?
So our sixth honoree or her locker room. That's one of the reasons why you chose Dr. LaShondra Nixon. Am I correct, sir?
Well, she was chosen because of everything that she has accomplished. Looking at what she has done and the things that she's doing in the mental health field, and with us as the Carolina Tigers, championing our own initiative on Speak Up Before It's Too Late. Mental health matters. She's been a big part of that, helping us deal with different mental health situations, even within our own organization. She's been a great help, and she's been, really helping us push us in the right direction with that or with the organization. So definitely with that initiative. So it was kind of a no-brainer to see like her accomplishment, to recognize her, to let people know, all the things that she's been working on and that she's doing in the community. She's a quiet person. She's a private person. So she's not the type of person that flashes and tell her business on what all the things that she do. So it definitely was great to be able to honor her and get her out there, because she's not the type of person she's gonna pat her own self on the back.
Yeah, I guess. Very, very humble, but impactful in what's in the field she works in. Takes her work very seriously, and deserves to be highlighted. Even though she likes to be within the background of things. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
What impact do you feel that Dr. Nixon has had on women in sports and in her field of work?
Well, I can talk about how she's helped this organization. She came in not knowing anything about football, and when but what drove her to be a part of the organization was the initiative that we had with mental health. But since she's been a part, she's definitely has have dove in and dive in and start helping us. And she's learning. She's learning a lot. She has helped us make a lot of decisions where we was going through some things at times where we had to make some decisions, and she had to take just a little bit of knowledge that she had about women's soccer football, but also put in perspective of putting our ladies first to make an impact and make a decision that really impacted our organization and helped us move forward.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. And how important is for the Carolina Tigers to celebrate women like Dr. Nixon, who are excelling in their careers and inspiring others?
Man, it's that was the whole purpose of creating HER Locker Room, was to just recognize women who are doing great things outside of just football. To celebrate women who are doing great things in that field, if it's at the courtroom or if it's you know, in the classroom, anywhere. So someone like Dr. Nixon being honored is one of those things. It's a continuation to encourage other women, to that they can do the same thing no matter where they come from. If you want to look at where Dr. Nixon came from and where we are now, it's just like it's an amazing journey. Like again, she's the only person I know that I personally know that I grew up with that ever got a doctorate degree. So just honoring women like her and just anyone who's doing great things in the community, we definitely want to bring that attention to them.
Cool. What message do you think honoring women like Dr. Nixon sends to young ladies and young women watching or aspiring to succeed in a male-dominated space?
Well, that's one of the things that our organization pushes, and that we champion is definitely getting women out and doing things that most people are known for men, just dominant for men. So um, with young ladies, this is a great opportunity for young ladies to see, especially with the football team. We actually also had added a GM to our organization. Um, and with her organization, she actually
she has an organization that she has, a business that she works in. Then her business, where they actually put women in positions that's mostly normally dominated by men. So, and like you got women who now are starting their own construction business. You got women out there who starting business, the things that's normally things where men, mostly known for men, not women. We're pushing. So that's our whole purpose, is to continue as an organization. And I think with Dr. Nixon doing doing her thing, is showing that women can do just anything they set their mind to do, and that's what we want to continue pushing as a whole, and for as a whole for all the women and young ladies out there, that we're there to support you, we're here to back you, we're here to celebrate you by you taking that chance and taking the risk of stepping out and doing what nobody expects you to do.
All right. I like that. I like that a lot, Coach. And how does the HER Locker Room initiative align with the overall mission of the Carolina Tigers organization?
It embodies it a whole completely. Her locker room is just basically honoring women who are doing extraordinary things in their field, and it just goes back to the players that's a part of this organization. It embodies them, that because these ladies are going out here and playing playing football. They don't want to be seen as women. They want to be seen as football players. And they out here playing the game. They out here dominating. They out here, doing the things, doing the little things. They're very smart. They learn quickly, and they ask the why. They ask you why, and once you explain the why to them, they go out there and they do it. And so, honestly, the way we're teaching our ladies is a lot. These ladies are catching on fast. We're teaching them terminologies. We're teaching them techniques. We're teaching them information probably some of a lot of high school kids don't know right now. But it's just the fact that we're taking the time to teach them. They're willing to learn, and they're excited about it. You see the passion. When we have our Zoom calls, when we have our practices, these ladies are hungry. They want to learn. They want to continue to learn, and they want to learn the game properly. So they're definitely definitely just continuing to move in the right direction, and we're just thankful for this initiative to continue to grow and help our organization move forward.
All right. All right. Well, Coach, we're gonna dive into, I want to say first off again, let's give a salute, a round of applause to Dr. LaShonda Nixon for the work she's done, her field, work she's doing with the team. We are proud, and we are proud and ready to celebrate you and uplift you in what you do in the organization of the Tigers. Carolina Tigers really appreciate you. We want to honor you and say thank you for being a part of the organization and doing what you do at a high level. Again, we want to say thank you to everybody. Let's get one round of applause for Dr. LaShonda Nixon, what she's doing for the team. I want to give a round of applause, man. Now, Coach, we're going to dive into about the team right now. We'll talk about the team and what's going on. So, Coach, how would you describe the current state of the Carolina Tigers? Coach John? Okay. Do we have a disconnect?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes. Coach,
Oh, right.
Coach, the question was, how would you describe the current state of the Carolina Tigers?
Man, the current state of the Carolina Tigers, man, it's unbelievable. I really, it's moving in a direction. It's something that I said today when I was talking with my wife. This organization is going in directions that I never imagined it would. I had hopes and I had, dreams and things that I wanted the organization to be, but man, it's taking a turn and going places that I never experienced before. So it's exciting, man. It's really exciting. Can't really say too much, but there's a lot of great things on the horizon. And so I just tell people to get ready, be ready to see some great things coming from the organization as a whole. And we're not even talking about the football part. We're just talking about the organizational piece. But it's I can't even describe it, Julio. I can't describe it. It's just an amazing feeling. And I just feel like we're just going in the right direction. We're going in the right direction.
I mean, hearing you say that, Coach, I remember when we first discussed When you first brought the idea of the Tigers to me, first brought the idea of what position I would be a part of the organization. And I told you myself, personally, I said, Coach, you guys are building it from the ground up. You are building an organization before you build a team. And I said, with that, you're going to create a culture, something that's not even recognized, not even known to be done in any type of semi-professional in our area. And you're going to be a matriarch for something that's going to be great. And when the world catches on, man, watch how they come flocking to help to be a part of the Tiger organization. And so I'm happy to hear. I can't. He said I can't talk about it, but baby, I'm telling y'all something right now. It is amazing. All I can say is, from a spiritual aspect, man, when you pray about something, you ask about something, and God said do it, and when you do it, and you just let Him work for you, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's truly amazing. Coach, what are some of the biggest strengths you see in the team this season?
Man, I see the biggest strengths in this team so far is actually, man, it's just the dedication of the women. The biggest strength also too is just like, we I without putting it out there, we're gonna make some noise. I don't want to put out there and be like, hey, well, this is gonna be great, and then people are like, okay, so they got a good this. I still gotta keep some things a secret.
Oh yeah,
ready for this upcoming season. But I really think, man, we got some key players in some key areas. Let's put it this way. We got some players in some key areas, and man, I'm just ready to see what they do, and what I know they're capable of doing. I really think best thing to do is for fans to come out and see it. But trust me, we're gonna be dominant in some areas. But I think the biggest strength too is just that the dedication they have for it. So I believe that right there. I want to give away my
the biggest strength is dedication, man. Listen to me. You can have 1,000 people, okay, 1,000 people on something, and only 100 is dedicated. You still ain't gonna have a good result. You can have 30 people on something, and all 30 people are dedicated. They're gonna beat that 1,000 people. So the strength of the Tigers is dedication, perseverance. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to see that dedication show on and off the field this upcoming season, Coach. What challenges have you faced as a head coach this year, and how have you worked to overcome them, Coach?
Man, one of the biggest challenges that we faced as a coach and as an organization was finding a league to play in. We applied to several leagues, and it was really, really, really a point where we thought we was going to be on the outside looking in. Really thankful to the AWFL for giving us opportunity. But I think that was one of the toughest things is all the work that we was putting in and everything that we was building, and not having a place to go. Even though in my mindset I was like, hey, we're going to be the Notre Dame of women's tackle football. We would schedule scrimmages or whatever and play whoever, and make them feel sorry that they didn't put us in. But thank God that our commissioner Rod gave us an opportunity, and here we are. So we're gonna, do what our parents always told us is do the best we can with what we got. And so, it was a trying time. It was frustrating, but we made it through, and I thank God for the opportunity that we got, and we're just ready to roll and rock and roll now.
Yeah, Coach. Speaking of that, man, I want to piggyback to that, and then also segue to the next question. Because in the beginning, we all remember that the Carolina Tigers are going to be based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. The Carolina Tigers, Charlotte, North Carolina, and some of the challenges. And I'm gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the voice. So I'm gonna speak all good things now. I'm gonna speak all good things. I ain't gonna say nothing dirty now. I ain't gonna say nothing dirty. But we all know that one time we're gonna be out of Charlotte now. And people, y'all know, folks listening in, Tiger Land, Tiger World, wherever you at, there was a little bit stank in the air about us being in Charlotte. I didn't understand why. People didn't want us around the Queen City and didn't want us up here in Mecklenburg County doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just football at the end of the day. But then, like you said, Coach Littlejohn said throughout despite all the doors being closed, when they got open a little bit and they open it back up and they want to close them again, they stayed constant, they stayed patient, they stayed digging in the mud. You feel me? And then what happened goes right into this question right here, man. Because the team is now going to be located out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and they joined the AWFL. Now, how do you feel that this change will impact the team's performance and its exposure, Coach?
Well, one thing about being in Winston-Salem is that, it puts a story that we're familiar with. Being born and raised in Lexington, North Carolina, I'm familiar with the area. Charlotte was an area that I wasn't really familiar with, even though I've been to Charlotte several times, but having a footprint in the Triad and being here, it helps. It brings a organization here that gives opportunity for people in this area to learn more about women's tackle football. It's untapped area. So we definitely going to dive in and continue doing everything we can to get people in Winston-Salem, the Greensboro, High Point, Thomasville, Lexington area to know more about the Carolina Tigers. We're going to continue to push our initiatives and get involved in community events. We're right now in the process of reaching out to different organizations to partner with. As like yesterday, we reached out to mental health organization here in Winston-Salem, and then I found one that deals with mental health just for women. And so we're definitely going to reach out to these organizations to see about partnering and just growing and really being more than just a football team. One of the things that you said a long time ago, and is we're building a culture here. So we're building a culture of women's tackle football here in Winston-Salem, and we want everyone in the surrounding areas to come and be a part. Come to the games. Come to the games. Even if you can't play football, if you want to be able to support or be a part, we have so much. We got opportunities for volunteers. We got opportunities for interns. Man, we got some amazing interns. We got 2 marketing interns. We got a sales intern, and we're still growing. We got 5 or 6 volunteers that are sticking around, that's really helping us, and that don't include. So we, just being in Winston-Salem is going to really, I feel like it really gives an opportunity to brand this city and the surrounding areas into making it a place where people would know by the end of this year, women's tackle football.
And Coach, you mind us expounding a little bit on the AWFL, on how being involved in that is really going to impact your team's exposure as well, and how you feel about the AFL. I know you spoke briefly about being brought to AFL. You mind us expounding on that just a little bit with the AWFL?
So, the AWFL, they are going into their second season, and they have grown with leaps and bounds. The first season, I think they only had 7 or 8 teams, and this year we jumped up to 22 teams. So, by being a part of the league, it really gives us an opportunity. It gives our ladies an opportunity to play for something, and gives us an opportunity to continue to grow. So, growing with a league as it grows and as it evolves, that's the thing that I like about it, is that we get the opportunity to be there as the league grows as well. As we grow, we can grow along with the league. And so we're really excited about the AWFL. If you don't know much about the AWFL, go check out the website. It's awflfootball.com. You'll get to see some of the great teams. And, when they started making moves and they started inquiring some great teams and bringing some league champions from other leagues into the league. And also, what was really impressive when I saw that the Atlanta Phoenix came into the league. So we got some great teams out there, some great organizations, and I really think that that the AWFL is going to be a league that is competitive and that give opportunity for women to play this wonderful game of football.
Awesome, Coach. Awesome, Coach. Are there any standout players or rising stars on the team that fans should keep their eye on this upcoming season?
Man, you trying to get me in trouble. I would say for yourself. You trying to get me in trouble.
I mean, you can tell everybody it's a star, but coaches kind of know, like, we know we go back to high school, college, and semi-pro and arena. Coaches want everybody to star on the team, but there's always that one or two key players that we just rely on that we know that's going to either inspire the rest of that team, or when the chips are down, or when we have to lean on somebody. That's what I mean, Coach. So it's not downplaying any other Tiger on this organization, on this team. It's just saying I got a few right now that I really think that's going to really be an impactful player, not only with the rest of the team, but just somebody I know I can lean on.
And also, you remember when we was in high school and we used to read the newspaper, we used to always wonder why Coach King always gave props to the other team and made them look real good. And he never really said anything about us. He always made it seem like we had to work real hard to win the game. So we're gonna do it that way. We have a lot of talent. We have amazing players on our team. And at any given moment, one of our great players can step up and be the leader that we need them to be. So that's how I'm believing.
That's an impactful statement, Coach. I want to applaud you on that. You definitely right. I remember, we think about them years. 30 years ago, bro. I can't believe it's been almost 30, 28, 25, 30 years ago. But I remember the times when we used to get mad. I used to be like, Coach, why you say something good about me? Because, then we go out there and beat them down. That's why I ain't say nothing good about you. I want you to be hungry.
Hold on. Has it been 25?
Bro,
this year
yeah.
25 for my class, so it'll be 22. So yes, we ain't been 30 years yet.
It feel like it. I stopped playing 35U about 12 years ago. I left that thing alone. Well, I hit 36. I said, I'm done, Coach. I ain't playing no more football. But anyway, real quick, I want to take a small break, man. I want to honor and give a shout out to our partners and our paw print creators that have been really helping the organization. And what I mean by helping, not only just being there, but being a financial help. This type of organization, this team, man, it don't run on air and opportunity. It does take some backing. It does take some support. And I want to give a shout out to everyone who's been supporting and putting in the backside, the money side of this organization, because they are investing in some champions, and I want to let them know we thank you. So I'm gonna start with our partners, man. Our partners. One of our first partners is Sadler Sports Recreation Insurance. If you're out here playing sports, whether it be 35U, women's tackle football, whether it be flag football or pinochle or golfing, they can also insure you. So when you out there doing your thing, if something happens, you gonna get some help. All right. Also, our partner is Catch the Funny. That's the brand that makes everybody laugh. Thank you for Catch the Funny for coming out and being a part of the organization. Review Motion. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're gonna record, they're gonna snap, they're gonna take pictures, they're gonna make everything capture the moment with Review Motion. Savage D1. If you ain't seen them uniforms yet, boy, them things look good. The Tigers look great. If you want to look great, contact Savage D1 and he's gonna get your uniforms together. Also, the American Football alumni, man. Well, we appreciate American Football Association alumni. So our alumni of the American Football Association has said, hey, we see the Tigers, we like the Tigers, we're gonna support you. We're gonna be a partner with you. So thank you for the AFA alumni being a part of our partners. Now, that's the partners. They do the big side, I'm telling you the big side. The paw print creators, man. These are people, individuals that came up big, is donating this money to help players with fees, equipment. I said, this stuff costs money, man. And money and time. And these people said we believe in these players, believe in the organization, and we want to help donate to help them reach their goal and accomplish their dreams. So I'm gonna start shouting them out. When we first started, it was like 25, 20 Paw Print creators. We're now over 33 Paw Print creators, man. And here we go. Christian Hodges, Jen Bartlett, Natasha Taylor, Quad Studio, Summer Bolton, Lisa Davis, Lamaya Matthews, Courtney Mason, Felicia Thomas, Ethan Newman, Dylan Hackett, Kaiser Shore, Debbie Hayes, Cindy Cateau, Michelle Miller, Tiffany Vance, Carolyn Martina, Tony Miller, Adrian Endicott, Get Fit Together, Debbie Williams, Stacy Livingood, Terry Helton, Jamal Day, Caroline Diaz, Deja Williams, Joseph Banks, Phil Gibbs, Margaret Martin, Tyshawn Dockery, Chuck Owens, Stacy Jones, and Shondelyn Jones. Man, thank you so much to the Paw Print creators for out there donating and trying to give the Tigers another edge. If you want to become a Paw Print creator, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't but like $25 to support a Tiger. Go to the website, CarolinaTigerFootball.org, find you a Tiger, support somebody, and join the Roar today. All right. Thank you all the partners of Paw Print creators. Y'all are one big part of this grand organization. We thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Coach. So we're gonna get back into about the league now. This is all about the league and what's going on with the league. You said something earlier, and I'm gonna piggyback again. I need to go a little more depth into these questions right here. So, what makes you already said it? Gonna say it again. Give me a little more though. What makes the AWFL, the American Women's Football League, a great fit for the Carolina Tigers?
Well, again, it's a great fit because it's a league that gave us the opportunity. You know, they gave us the opportunity, so we're going to take advantage of this opportunity and show people what you can do as an organization when you work together. This league is, like I said, it's 2 years old. It's young. You know, you look at some of the other leagues that's out there that's been around longer, but for this to be a league that's only been around for 2 years, they're making strides that they're making some big boy strides. Let's put it that way. And they're really all about making sure that we have a successful league and a successful season, and that we continue to promote and put forth the effort of letting people know about women's tackle football.
Okay, cool. Now, Coach, I heard you talk about some the league you're in, and it has some strong teams. It got some champions that were in other leagues come to this league. So, Coach, how does competing in a league with so many strong teams elevate the level of play for the Tigers?
Yeah, well, it's going to give these ladies the opportunity to play on a high level. Give them the opportunity to play football against great teams and, be able to really measure where we are as an organization as far as on the football side. So, with all these great teams that's a part of the league, it's all they're going to do is help us get better and continue to grow and help attract other teams as well that may want to come and be a part of the AWFL based on how well the competition is and how well the organization is ran as far as the organizational part of the league is ran. So right now, just being a part of the league really helped me want to push our organization to the next level, to even, changing, making sure our logo is with a good resolution, and also making sure that our website is up to par, making sure we are putting our best foot forward. So this league really has pushed and has helped us as a whole, as an organization, and also help each team, grow and continue getting that platform. But it's going to be great, man. It's a lot of great teams, and I look forward to playing each and every one of them.
All right, Coach. Now, what changes or improvements would you like to see in women's tackle football as a whole?
Man, as a whole, I would love to see women getting paid to play. Just bottom line. Um, you know, there's so much money out there for for so many different sports and so many different things, and not knocking men and saying men get paid, but men get paid extremely a lot of money. But to being able to give, you know, you think about, I think one of the leagues was pushing a thing where how much it costs for one Super Bowl ad, you know, and think about you take that one Super Bowl ad and give that to a women's football organization, how much more that can really help an organization grow and women's tackle football to grow. So being able to find a way, and it's something that I want to do and push in the future, is to be able to find a way to be able to pay these women for coming out and coming to practice and taking time away from their family, and being able to give them the luxuries that professional football players get, of travel and hotel stay, things like that. So, and then also just their time. You're talking about mothers, you're talking about um, aunties and cousins and sisters, that's coming out from so many different backgrounds, and they're coming out to play a sport that they love, and they get an opportunity to play on a big stage. But at the same time, if they get hurt or injured, they out of work on Monday, where they don't have the luxury of going to a specialist to work with them and things like that. So just changing the narrative of these women, and it's a lot of and there's a lot of things that are changing. I know with the WFA, the WFA has I think they're partnered with the NFL. What it's called? I think it's like the NFL alumni, where they're doing things for women that who've been playing football for a long time, to help them when they retire to play football. So it's just continue making strides to help, because a lot of people don't think, they don't take it seriously. They look at it as a hobby, and this is not a hobby for a lot of women. A lot of these women, this is life, and you got a lot of women who that use this platform and using this as an opportunity, like for their mental health. Um, just last week you was interviewing Mac, and it blew me away that she was dealing with depression, doing all these different things, and since she started playing football, she didn't have to take her medication. So it's giving people opportunity to grow, but I think they should find a way. We could find a way, and something we could find a way to pay these ladies, and give them the opportunity to receive compensation for their work and the things that they're doing, and definitely help benefit them and their families. So,
All right, Coach. I mean, I like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's big dedication, man. Big dedication. And y'all, and some of y'all don't know, man. These women work just as hard or harder than some of the men that play these organizations, these leagues, man. I've enjoyed myself watching a lot of these women play football. I've been out there, man, and sometimes, man, they be playing so hard, I want to suit back up, but I know I ain't gonna do it no more. You know what I'm saying? But they make me want to go put on another helmet, put on that shoulder pads again. Lace up my cleats one more time. Run chill, coach, run chill. You know what I'm saying? But for that to be for that to take a fire at me, man, they doing great things, and it sparks me to want to go back and do other things. So definitely deserve the recognition and some compensation for their hard work. Coach, how can the fans and the local community help grow and support the league and the Tigers?
man, just really just showing up when we have our games, packing the house. You know, um, I go this season is to not only just to get to be able to play our first game, but also to get the fan base out there. We want to pack the house. We want to get as many people and organizations in the community to come out and just see it and support these ladies. come out here and see it for yourself. And then when you watch the game, you'll walk away a fan. You'll walk away with your favorite player, knowing, this number is your favorite player based off of watching them play. Given the opportunity to come out and meet them and communicate with them and find out that they may work at your job. You just don't know who they are. But the thing is that by being in the community, coming out and just really support. We have so many different initiatives and so many opportunities for volunteers where if you want to be a part, you can come out and help. And that can be a great impact to the ladies that's on the team, letting them know that you care. And just embracing the Carolina Tigers and the culture as we continue to unleash our inner roar.
Yeah, I got to piggyback off that. Listen to me. Everybody watching right now, if you ain't shared this, you can comment, jump in the comments. This is a live, interactive talk show. So you ain't got to just watch. You want to ask some questions, type them in. You know what you want to say, type it in. This is an interactive thing. I want to let y'all know, me personally, I am the voice of the Tigers. I'm going to be in that booth. I'm going to be getting y'all hype. I'm going to be like, 10-5 touchdown. I'm going to be like, let's do the celebration dance. Let's do the celebration roar. I ain't coming to play. We're going to entertain. They're going to entertain. I'm entertained. We got a whole fan zone. We got a family zone. We got a zone for your kids to go play football like back in the day. You feel me? Back then, you just play, when you go play the field, you playing ball in the back of the end zone, all that's happening. You know what I'm talking about? They got to play for the paw print creators. If you don't get paw, you're going to have your own section as a paw print creator. You know what I'm talking about? This is a full interactive night, man. Community love, family love. Bring the whole, bring your mama and them, bring your aunties, bring your children. It's coming to have fun. We're about giving y'all an experience. I promise you, it's my job as the voice of Tiger. We're going to turn up on that field, man. I'm going to have you dancing. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. Stomp the feet. Let's go, Tigers. Make the roars and stuff. We ain't playing. It's going to be a total experience. So the community, Winston-Salem, High Point, Greensboro, Lexington, Salisbury, where you from? I don't care. You better get your butt out there and come to this game and support the Tigers because we're going to roar. We're going to roar loud, baby. Okay, that's all I'm letting you know. And I'm excited. I ain't been this crunk in a minute. I'm going to be in the booth, boy, talking about go and get them with the first down, Matt Taylor, Matt Truck. It's going to be crunk. So I'm trying to say, if you want a high energy environment, so you can be bored. I'm just watching football. It ain't gonna be here, dog. It's gonna be turned up. So y'all get out there and support these Tigers, man, for real. So go. I'm crunk, boy. I'm excited, boy. I'm trying. Hey, listen, I'm working on a chant for we're gonna chant for first down. We're gonna chant for third down, hold them. I'm getting together the touchdown Tiger dance. Okay. We ain't gonna play, bro. We gonna be. They gonna be like, man, they turned up over there. The team, like, man, I'm tired of that dude talking. Shut up and play football. We will have a good time. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Good time. So, for the goals and growth of this season, Coach, what are your short-term goals for the Tigers this season?
Man, our short-term goal is to dominate in every aspect of the game that we do, dominate in practice, dominate in what we do. Just that's our short-term goal. It's just to dominate. Dominate, then it's going to add on to longevity. It's going to add on to growth. It's going to add to our legacy as we continue to move forward of what Carolina Tiger football is all about. So my short-term goal is just to be like a sledgehammer. Destroy it and dominate.
Hey, we got our first comment, man. Big Park said, "What's up, fellas? Y'all are doing y'all thing now." Hey, Big Park, thank you, man. We played ball with you back in high school. Hey, listen to me. Hey, that was one of the best offensive guards, defensive tackle ever got a chance to play beside. Hey. He said, Julio, you better block him down going around the corner. Boy, when TP pulled out, boy, it was a touchdown almost every time. And salute to your son, bro, being a key player for the Clemson Tigers, man. That young man is doing great things, and I wish him nothing but success on continue the career because he is now a face of the Tigers, baby. So salute to you and your family, and thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate it very much, bro.
TJ is my top Clemson player of all time.
TJ is the top player in the nation, period.
Hey, TP, ask your son, man. I don't know what's going on in the video game when I be playing NCAA. He don't be getting to the backfield like I need him to. I'm tired
They
of number 11 showing him out on the game.
they
Okay.
gonna they gonna step them up
I,
next year. They gonna have to step the stats up. They gonna get it right. Just like Madden. You know what I'm
hey,
saying? You gotta come out and produce something. They gonna change all that stuff up. They gonna change it up.
yeah, 11 be back there. I'll be like, I don't want him to get back there and get the sack.
Hey, coach, man, looking ahead, and I mean looking ahead, what do you see this team in the next 5 years?
Oh, man. Still being dominant. Still making noise. Hope some championship under our belt. I see it continue to grow, man. I mean, the things that are happening right now, is mind blowing, and it's like, and it's just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and so I mean, I know it's a lot of things that I'm not able to share right now, but it'll come out in time. But the thing is, just like, you know, the excitement and the things that's happening. 5 years from now, man, we can definitely be somewhere and can be that first women's organization that that actually pay their athletes to play. That could be something, but definitely still gonna be dominating. That my whole thing is to dominate, and to, you know, Deion Sanders said it best: you look good, you play good, and you feel good. And so we want
They
to
gonna
continue
pay good.
and always um, be consistent and just continue. When people know they're about to play the Carolina Tigers, they know they're in for a game.
Understood, coach. Um, what role does the team's community outreach, like her locker room and other programs, play in building the Tigers' legacy?
Man, when we first started this organization, we knew we wanted to make this a organization and not a team, just a team, and we wanted to build a culture. And in that culture, I think the help us build legacy is letting people, honoring people for the great things that they're doing. There's a lot of great people that's doing a lot of great things inside the organization, but to be able to honor somebody who has nothing to do with our organization, but just letting them know that, hey, we see you, and that you encourage us, you encourage the women that's on the team, for the great things that you're doing. You think about some of the people that we honored, you know, just people. A lot of times, people don't get those roses now. You know, when I started, I remember when I started the High Point Ravens. Um, I started that and I did that and I did it basically by myself in a sense, and it seemed like nobody appreciated what I did. Um, but years later, matter of fact, about like 3-4 years ago, I had a guy that played for me that's out of the blue sent me a message and said that nobody really understood what you was doing back then, but I just want to let you know I appreciate what you done. But you know, how many years ago it's been, and even though it felt great to hear it now, it would have felt a whole lot better if I heard it then. And
Yeah.
so, being able to honor somebody and let them know what you're doing is amazing, and that you're really making an impact. Because you think about the work that you do. Do you really feel like that people appreciate what you do?
Mm.
And to have somebody come out and say that, like, as being a father, my thing is like, I do things all the time, and I always sit and wonder, like, do my kids really appreciate what I do, or am I doing the right things, or I'm really something that they can say they're proud of, and that runs in my mind, and sometimes I question, like, man, I'm doing a lot, but am I really doing all enough for my kids? And the thing is to make them feel that that I'm there and that I love them. And so having somebody to recognize you and continue to push, and with the HER Locker Room and with all the other initiatives with domestic violence, taking the time to really care. Um,
Yeah.
with the breast cancer, what you can sit there and say, well, people they have an organization that push for breast cancer, but let's letting people know, something that affects women, and And so that to be able to support, let women know that whatever you're going through, those tough times, even with football, you know, you can't compare cancer to playing football, but the mindset of it of like going through hard times and pushing through, even when you know adversity is facing you, and that's letting you know, just letting them know like, hey, we may not know exactly what you're going through, but we understand about facing adversity, and we want to sit there and be a cheerleader and cheer you on and let you know that we're supporting you, we're behind you. And I think as long as we're doing that, man, we're gonna build what we call a lifetime fan. You know, um, you know, our whole thing is, you know, coming from a sales background, is building that wow factor. And you know, I want an organization when people say the Carolina Tigers, the first thing they say is wow. Where do I start?
Well, Coach, I'm gonna say something, man. I want to shout you out for the Ravens, boy, because that was the first time in my life I finally got to play fullback. And if it wasn't for Carl twisting his ankle, boy, I'd have been the best fullback in the league, boy. Hey, Park, boy, I was running the ball, dog, leading, blocking. Boy, big boy was moving. You hear me? Then Carl want to twist his ankle for blocking too high, and I had to go back to being a center. I promise you, boy, my dream, Coach Lil John said, I believe in you, boy, but the moment you miss a block or the moment you don't run full speed, you're back on the line, boy. And I was running, boy. I want to say thank you, Coach Lil John, because you let me run the football, dog. That was one of my dreams. I was always a hog molly, a buffet boy. Fat man on the trenches, but I got to get the backfield and wear nice cleats and put on high socks and look good when I was doing it.
And you mentioned Parks again, man, and let's go back. I'm gonna go back a little bit. You know, the thing that people don't realize, Tommy Parker was he played offensive line, and him and Leonard Williams, they pulled every play.
Almost.
Probably gonna spark. It's gonna probably ruffle some feathers because every time I say something about Lexington football, and it ruffles feathers, and people be coming at me always. But Tommy Parker, best offensive lineman that ever came out of Lexington Senior High.
Hey,
That's hands down. I'm not knocking anybody. You can bring up all the names and say, well, you have about this lineman, this lineman. None of those linemen pulled every single play. Every single play pull. If some of these linemen had to pull as much as they pulled, they'd be sitting on the sideline and they wouldn't be the great offensive lineman they
and he played the end, the next series.
The crazy part is that he never really got to play it much. But Tommy Parker was he could have played defensive end and could have been a D1 prospect at defensive end. Because when he did play, he shut it down. And that's where I get it from. TJ gets it from Tommy Parker. There was a Tommy Parker before there was a TJ Parker. And all TJ did was go 6-something. And he was a beast. So, I mean, I got to give that man his props, man. And if you ain't watching this, you from Lexington, I said it. Tommy Parker.
Hey, I'm going to say one thing before we get out of the question in. What other offensive line that every lineman benched over 360? If you weren't benching at least 325, you couldn't start on our line, boy. Even Damon Williams was struggling, but he got his three places in the quarter. He made the starting line.
What was David's last name? David Curry.
David Davis. He struggled, but he got it. Coach said you ain't punching 325. Ain't nobody starting no offensive line. And the whole line gets 325, boy. The whole line.
Offensive line.
I'm done. You have me reminiscing. I'm done. Okay.
Damian Davis. You got Damian Davis. You got David Curry.
I got you. Here you go. Center. Julio Hennessey.
Parker and Leonard Williams.
You had Leonard Williams and Tom Parker duo together. You had David Curry as the other as a tackle. Then you had hold on. What was that tight end name? Come on, I can't. William Blackerby. William Blackerby left center so he could play tight end, want to score a touchdown. William Blackerby was the number one center in the top 5 since the state of North Carolina before he went tight end.
Yeah,
again, bro, our whole line was monsters.
To go play tight end. Yeah.
So I'm done. I'm reminiscing. Stop, Coach.
Mad now.
Stop, Coach. We averaged 360 yards rushing the game. Almost broke the state record for average yards a game. We had 3 backs with 1,000 yards. We had Pony. We had Lil John. We had Tedrick got it at the end. I think Nutley Bully almost had 1,000 yards.
Tedrick didn't get it. He didn't get it to his senior year. He didn't get
I'm
it.
just saying.
Well,
Two backs 1,000 yards. Who fullback get 1,000 yard run? I'm done. I'm gonna stop. Anyway, okay, coach.
I'm sorry, we got off track.
Okay, coach. Okay. Stop, coach. Stop. Okay.
That's what happens when people actually type in and start talking to us. That's just this more often.
So, coach, closing out the show, man, is our last question right here. What would you say to someone considering joining the Carolina Tigers or pursuing women's tackle football as a player, a coach, or as a fan? What you got to say to them?
Man, come join the culture. I mean, we had this conversation before. We launched this organization on June 1st, 2024. And at that time, we had 4 board members. We had 2 coaches and 3 players that had already said they was going to play with us. As of January 1st, 2025, we have over 50 people that's a part of this organization in some form or fashion. We have grown in the last 7 months. It's been a lot of growth, and we'll continue to grow. So this is, if you're a fan or somebody who's interested in coaching, if you're interested in coaching or being a part of the organization, I say come join the culture. We're building a culture here. We're building a organization for everyone. Anybody that want to be a part, we're not going to turn you away. We can find something for you to do. My people pick with me, but I'm always recruiting. No matter where I go, I'm recruiting. If I see women, I'm going to go up and talk to them, and I'm going to ask them about playing football. And if they say they don't want to play, I tell them about, if you don't want to play, we got other things you can do. You can be a fan. You can be a volunteer. You can come support. And the more people we get in front of, the more people we tell about it, the more people we get opportunity to be able to be a fan. Because I'm ready. We got other initiatives. We got a whole nother initiative where we celebrate the fan, a fan that comes out to the game, and we honor them. So it's a lot of things we're going to do. So if you want to be a part of something great, you want to be a part of something grassroots, definitely contact, go check out our website, CarolinaTigersFootball.org, and go onto Facebook and see us at Carolina Tigers Football. And just follow us. Go follow us on Facebook. We are on Instagram. It's Carolina_Tigers25. Just start following us and just see all the things that we're doing. And then come April, when we play our first game, definitely check out our first game. We'll actually be away the first game. We're away the second game, and then our first home game. We want you there in the seats. We want you to be there, the witness for yourself. Tell a friend. Just come on out, and come support. Come support. Have a great time. We're trying to whatever stadium we're in, we're trying to pack it. People say, well, when I said the question that I want to have 5,000 people there, it sounds real crazy, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Anybody who believes, and I believe that we can get these seats filled, and we can get people out there to the games, to see these ladies and the support. And I think that if you just take a chance and come out and see it for yourself, you will enjoy it, and you'll want to come back. It's going to be family friendly. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be something that you're going to leave knowing that you had an experience at a game, and not just sitting there watching a football game. And so we just want to thank you all for all the support, and all the players and all the players' families who are sacrificing to allow their family member to come be a part of this organization. I want to thank President Cassandra for her dedication. I know at times it's hard, and it's nothing new for her. I want to thank all the board members that we have that's a part of this organization that are always ready for us to have meetings and emergency meetings. And we just thank you for everybody that's wanting to be a part of the organization. The coaches, we have an amazing coaching staff. We got coaches that are dedicated, that loves the game of football, and they're ready to help these ladies be successful. And then most importantly, I want to thank all the players that basically believed in me, believed in this organization, and that wanted to be a part. And we're still growing. So, ladies, if you're out there, you're listening to this, and you're interested in playing football, come on out. This is the only sport that you can play, that you can beat up on somebody for 60 minutes. And at the end of the day, don't go to jail for it. So if you got somebody dealing with anger issues, come and play football. If you got somebody who, when you come home from work and you frustrated, you mad, you just want to punch a hole in your wall because you asked your husband to take the trash out 3 times, and it's almost the end of the week and the trash still ain't went out and the house smelling like burnt garbage. Come play football. If your kids are driving you crazy, and nothing against the kids, I love the kids. The kids driving you crazy, and you need an outlet because all you doing is taking kids to here and there, but you don't have no time to yourself, and you're talking about you need to work out and lose weight. Come play football. If you're looking to lose weight, come join the 25 to 26 ladies that we have. You have 25 or 26 workout partners. So you ain't got to worry about keep calling that friend who keeps canceling and you don't want to go to the gym by yourself. We got some partner people you can work out with at least 3 times a week. And on top of that, and if you out there and you're saying, well, I'm too old to do this, but you out there doing twerk videos and doing the got good knees challenge. Good knees you got. Come play women's soccer football with us. But no, we just want to thank you. I'm acting silly now, but I just want to. But yeah, come be a part and definitely come join the culture and unleash your inner roar.
Well, Coach Lil John, man, on behalf of the Voice of the Tigers, man, it's been an excellent time talking with you. Enjoyed everything we discussed. Even enjoyed talking about Tigers. Again, want to give a great big shout out to the Dr. LaShondra Nixon as her honoree, her locker room honoree of this episode. We appreciate you as an organization, what you do off the field in your community. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking forward to that. Other than that, man, I want to say something before we get up out of here, man. Listen, man, this is a great time to be a Tiger. This is a great time to join something bigger than football. With all the initiatives, we won't have. I'm working on. We might have a spot for your kids to go play. Now, ain't nobody telling me gonna watch your kids while you leave the field. No, you can't leave them there with us. But if you want to enjoy the game and they know how to act and listen, there'll be a section for them type of children. Okay, just you know what I'm saying. So we have a lot. We think about family. This is gonna be a family-oriented organization and team. So, hey, bring the family out. Come have a good time. And until next time, I want to let y'all know. Thank y'all for joining us. This has been part of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Don't be late and share it and let somebody know. We'll see you then, man. Thank you again, Coach. Y'all have a blessed night.
You have a good one.